Yes, there is a doctor in the house. Dr. Laird!
Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. No pills for the miles. I got a bad case of loving you.
Are you okay if I can disconnect you?
Am I on? Oh yeah, I'm on stage. You out there are my audience. And also you are out there, you are my classroom. And in order for you to be in my class, you actually have to pay attention. And the subject of the class is Ask Dr. Laird your stupid astronomy questions. Okay? Okay, now that's the subject, but the thing is, this class consists of no lectures, but only your questions. So if you don't have questions, then we're going to be in trouble. So I need from you to begin with and also to end with questions about the universe. So I see someone over there raising their hand, which I otherwise couldn't see, but I saw you as shadow. Thank you.
Is there actually a second moon going to be inside, or are we going to be able to see it?
There actually is a second moon right now.
Now, can we see it with our own eyes?
No, you can't see it. It's about the size of a truck. So it's really not interesting. The Earth has one moon and a lot of little satellites. And the people who put the little satellites up put them in nice elliptical orbits around the Earth. There's another satellite around the Earth that also goes in an elliptical orbit, and it's called the Moon. And otherwise, we've got nothing going on as far as moons are concerned. There is some interlopers, 2 of them, in fact, happening this month, that come in, try to do an orbit around the Earth, but it's not an ellipse. It's kind of like an incongruous trapezoid, and then it leaves. So just for about a month, it's going to do 1.5 circles around the Earth, and then it's off. And then another one is doing more or less the same thing in the other direction. So basically, nothing to enjoy, but a good thing for clickbait. And I am here to help you with your clickbait. Basically, there's so much crap that you're being told, and I'm here to help you along with it, explaining what is and isn't true. So for those of you who think there's a lot of things true out there, no. I'm here to tell you what is. So please, ask me a question again, and I'll tell you the answer. Yes, I see another hand up.
What did that guy mean earlier when they found out that the universe was twice as big as before?
Oh, okay. Yes, we did have somebody on the stage earlier, and actually there was a guy up here who said the universe was twice as big. But actually what he meant was twice as old. And so there was a lot of little chit-chat about the universe being twice as old as it is, and therefore maybe twice as big. But so the astronomers got together and they went, no. So no, it's not right. It's just one of those clickbaity things, and it just keeps you going. Is your hand up again?
Yeah. What's
Or are you
your
fixing your
favorite
hair?
fact about space that's not clickbait? What is the thing you would love to tell us that's not clickbait that's real and you'd love to tell us?
Oh, yeah, what's not clickbait? Sometime this month, and it was also true last month, there's going to be, or there was, but there wasn't, but this month there will be, unless it's not, there will be a nova explosion. Now, a nova is something that, well, when it's really, really good, it's called a supernova. And those things don't happen very often, like once every 400 years in our galaxy. But a nova happens once every couple of decades. So it's due to go off any minute now. And you, as soon as it happens, the headlines will be full of it, and it will be clickbait. The reason it will be clickbait is because the only way you could see it is if you happen to be already a shepherd. Because Because the shepherds are the people who know, look up at the sky and they go, oh, yeah, that's nice. New, oh, that's new. Nova, new. So nova is a new star, and if you happen to be, if you know all the stars in the sky, like thousands of them, and then you say, oh, look, that one's new. That's a nova. And then we're going to have one of those this month, more or less, and it will be the 46th brightest star in the sky, which means you won't see it from New York City at all. And you, if you go to the country, you'll have to find a shepherd to show you where to look in the sky. Also, if you have an app, it'll help. Right?
Doctor.
Yes.
Okay, so I've been thinking a lot about like life in space.
Life in space. There's no life in space. It has to be on a planet.
Thank you for that.
Okay.
But so something that came across my path, and I don't think I understand it fully. But so you've got the Fermi paradox.
Fermi paradox, yes.
Which is that you have to advance so far before other life in space will even try to like contact you.
Right.
Like,
The Fermi paradox essentially goes, where is everybody?
yes.
That's the entire thing.
And so then the other theory that I heard, which was new to me, was I was listening to like NPR or something, and they talked about the theory of grabby aliens.
Grabby aliens?
The idea of like an alien that spreads like a fungus, or like the way that it spreads is very much like viral. It's like infecting other species and taking over, and so it's not intelligent.
Yeah,
I mean the way the term they used was grabby aliens.
I'm going to have to get back to you on that one.
Just to mention, I've also heard a theory of what I call long-time aliens, which is we have existed for so long that aliens, that what we think would be aliens, have just lived and died off after thousands of years, because again, what we think are thousands of years throughout the existence of space and time are really just minutes or hours.
Okay, so I'm not going to answer either of those questions.
Okay.
Take it back.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Yes.
How do you like go from like, everyone's like evolutionist, but how do you like evolution from like a rock to a living item? Like that transition from like nothing to life. Like I get like evolving from a monkey to a human, but I can't understand like evolving.
Okay, so nothing actually evolves from a rock except smaller pebbles.
I think humans
No, so nothing actually evolves from a rock. So you've got to start with molecules, right? And molecules are made up of atoms. You start with atoms, and you put a couple of them together, and they become a molecule. And molecules are good, but they don't do anything for a living, so they die out, and other molecules take their place. What you need is a molecule that has enough going on, in other words, a good enough job, that it can reproduce itself and make another molecule just like itself. And when a molecule can make another one, just make another one. Not just find another one, oh, there's another one over there. No, make a duplicate of itself. Then a molecule, if it makes a duplicate of itself, can then, the next molecule that is the same, can sometimes get altered and be slightly different. And that molecule, which is slightly different, we say it evolved, is now better fitted for its environment, and so it makes more molecules than the original one did. So eventually, better molecules get better jobs in the universe, and eventually we get humans. But it takes about 4.5 billion years for that job, set of requirements to be filled. So it never starts with a rock. It just happens to need to be on a rock with some water in it.
Dr. Laird!
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. The doctor's going to be here later this month as a featured act. On that night, come through with your astronomy questions. Thank you, Dr. Laird. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. I'm so fascinated by it.